Guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations with Candace. I'm Candace and we're going to be conversing today. We're talking about the ring light I finally got. I got this ring light from Best Buy. It is a Sunpak 19-inch bicolor LED ring light. That's a mouthful. But I really like this ring light. It was not very expensive, and I was able to order it online and pick up in the store. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get into this unboxing. Now, mind you, I was conditioning my hair at the time, so I look a little bit different, but that's what I look like when I'm at home. If you have your wine, grab it and let's get started. And one more thing before you go. If you like this hair, stay tuned at about the middle of this video and you'll see how I got it done. Because I ordered this on Best Buy's website, I was able to pick it up in store. So it came in this box. There was no packing stuff on top of it. It was just this box. Getting into it was really easy. I just had to cut open the tabs. The original price that I paid was $129, and then I noticed they gave me about $40 back because the price dropped. So that made this much more worth it, even though I felt like $129 was not that bad of a deal. When I took it out, I saw that there was a case for it, which is great. Anything that can keep it protected when I take it from place to place is awesome. There's a little bit of padding on both sides, and even though this light itself is not glass, and it probably won't break, it's good to have something that'll keep it a little bit safer. The little gray bag also has some padding in it, and it holds all the cords and things that I'll need to take photos and videos. It comes with an AC adapter, and I have heard that some people have had problems with these, so I'm going to be on the lookout just to make sure that I don't have any issues. It also comes with a smartphone holder, which is good. I already had one, but it's good to have more than one. And the little ball thing that holds the phone will help me tilt it if I need to have a different angle. Even though the ring light and stand didn't come in very many pieces, I still wanted to read everything and make sure I knew how to put it together the right way. I also like to inspect anything that I buy, so if something's cracked or broken, I can send it back and I don't have to wait until later on. I love that the stand is 70 inches, so if I want to take photos standing up, it's perfect because I am 67 inches tall. I really like that there are 3 knobs to make this stand higher and higher and higher. Some of the other stands that I looked at were only about 4 feet tall, and I didn't need that. I'm not a child. I wanted something taller that can go all the way up, just so if I'm wearing my heels or even if I'm standing flat, I know that I can get my photo from an angle that I really, really like. Putting the ring light on, I was a little worried that it was going to wobble, but there are 2 different areas to tighten to keep it from being wobbly. I'm not super into photography or videography, but I like the tilt of the ring light. If I wanted to get an overhead lighting, I can do that too. So that's really cool. So now after getting it all put together, I just wanted to make sure that the plug worked, and it did. Putting the smartphone stand on there so I can get a video from my phone and test out the light was also something that I really, really wanted to do. All in all, I would say that putting this together was very easy. I'm looking forward to using all the parts, taking a lot of videos, taking a lot of photos. So up next, you'll see what my video from my phone looked like. I took this video on my iPhone, which is an iPhone 7. Pretty decent camera, but you can tell how the lighting works on the phone. I think this is going to work really well for me, and I'm glad that the price dropped and it made it even more of a deal for me. That's maximum brightness with the sepia light. And then this is a mix of the sepia and the white light. And then this is the white light. It's almost like a blue tint. And then here's the dimming of it. It's going a little dimmer. You can see all the pores in my face. And then that's when I go back to like regular and my own regular light, and then it's off. Back on. Pores. Bright. So it gives you like a studio feel, which I really like, and then it wasn't very expensive at all, which was great. And I'm sorry for shaking, but that's all the way bright. So I'm just hoping that it works long enough for me to get maybe a year's worth of videos out of it. I'm hoping that the adapters work fine. I have a mount for my phone, even though most of the videos that I do are from my MacBook. I'm sure it'll work out fine. And now here's me doing my hair. I use the ring light while doing my hair, and I am doing a braidless crochet. I used a Now brand oil on my hair. I needed a lot of moisture because I blow dried my hair and it got so dry. So I'm just like sectioning off my hair and putting a ridiculous amount of oil in it. I want to keep the style up for about 2 weeks, so I'm going to need as much oil as I can get. After making sure I had enough oil in my hair, I got rubber bands and I sectioned my hair off into little parts, and then I twisted them all the way down. You guys kind of know the drill by now if you've seen any more of my other videos, so I didn't go into too much detail here. I really wanted to see how the video would work with this new light, but you can see what I'm doing here. If you want more detail, go to one of my other videos and I will put a link below. One thing I can say with twisting my hair, this time I did not use bobby pins to pin my hair down. Whenever I put the cap on, I just left my twists kind of loose. I mean, they're held to my head by a rubber band, but the ends are kind of just out. I didn't put them like securely to my head like I do most times. I just didn't feel like it. I didn't want to have bobby pins in my head, and it worked out fine. This mesh cap will save your life though. If you're going to do your full head and not half up, half down, spend the $2 and get a mesh cap. It acts as another base for this style, so when you loop the hair, you're looping it through your own hair and the cap. In some tutorials, I see people um, put half the hair in their head and then they cut the top of the cap, but I wanted to leave mine like secure so that I know that it's on my head. It's not going to ever slide off. The hair is holding it, yes, but I wanted to leave that band on. That band makes me feel better about the hair being on my head. So now I'm just going around and like crocheting half pieces of hair in my head. I rip it apart so it's not so big and bulky. And also, when I tie the knot, it stays better because the piece is so small. Also, looping more than once helps. Sometimes I did 3 times, sometimes I did 4 times. But when the piece is small and you loop more than one time, you know that the hair is going to stay in your head really well. So this is after 2 packs. I move my cap back a little bit, but I still don't cut it. And then I continue to put the hair in the rest of the way. Once I get to the front is when I can put the hair in front of the cap, and then the cap will be hidden. A quick pull is what you need. If you pull the hair apart slowly, it'll frizz a lot, and that's not what you want. But pulling it apart does help that hair look like it flows better, and it also makes it a little more puffy so you don't have to use as much hair. Ultimately, I used 4 packs. I could have done 3.5, but I didn't want to have a half pack left over, so I just used all 4 packs. As I got to the front, I made it a little more full. I didn't make it really full in the back because I didn't want it to be so puffy. In the very front, I would recommend not going close to your edges. The hair is going to lay over your edges, so you won't be able to see much of it anyway. But if you get too close to your edges, it will be like a pull. And this is a protective style. So you want to come out of here with edges. Make sure that when you're trimming your hair, you trim slowly. If you cut too much, you can't put it back in your head. So trim small pieces and trim at an angle. So that's it. Easy unboxing, easy setup on the ring light, easy tutorial for the hair. I hope you try it. I hope you get the ring light you need. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Instagram at Conversations with Candace and on my baking page at Can Can's Confections. Until next time, y'all have a good day.